What's up, y'all? This Exodus 1, aka Indigo Sky, aka Trigger Ranking. Basically today we about to do a little couple reactions. Wherever y'all coming in from, excuse my voice, I just kind of got up trying to get my voice back acclimated to being awake. Wherever y'all coming in from, tap tap in. Let me know where you're coming from. About to do some reactions. I want y'all to like. Please hit the like button when you come in. If you like the channel, subscribe also. I try to keep videos coming frequently, so yeah. But we're about to get it started, y'all. I'm just gonna cut this up to a certain point. I don't want it too loud, but we want it loud enough for y'all to hear it. It's kind of early here. It's like 10 o'clock, a little after 10. We're doing Hip Hop Buddha, the Bezu, TF, the Bezu shot and kill accused K killer goes on IG Live flashing money after shooting. So let's check it out.
We back with another one, man. So y'all know THF Bezu, you know what I'm saying, was shot and killed Saturday at the Auto Park Place in Little Village. Now they saying that even though y'all, I know y'all see everybody trolling them all that, they saying his accused killer allegedly went live showing money going crazy. Man, come on, now listen. Y'all ain't gonna give it to me like that, man. Y'all ain't finna give it to me like that. There's no way nobody did this, bro.
He did, Buddha.
Who in there right now would do this?
He did it, bro. He did it. And still had the Nike Tech on. Same clothes, everything. He could have at least bought another
Y'all ain't
Nike
finna give
Tech.
it to me like that, bro. It can't be. There's no, I don't believe it, bro. I don't believe somebody would do this. And y'all just gonna give it to me like this? Let's watch the video, man. Let's see what's going on. I ain't think this yet. I don't think nobody would do this, but let's watch, see what's going on.
You gotta be a dummy, dog, to do what these folks doing.
No.
I'm on my way.
Oh, he showed like $3. That ain't not for Zoo. $3? No, man. Come on, man.
Rush said he showed $3. Rush said he showed $3.
And make sure y'all go follow Hookah Anonymous too, man. That's bro.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, make sure you check us out on Patreon at www.patreon.com/hookah_anonymous.
Bro, look. Shit, that's rest in peace to Zoo, but shit. That's a picture of Zoo. Zoo got on the same Nike tech. So at the end of the day, we can't just say it was dude. It's a lot of people running around.
Yeah, with Nike Techs on.
Tech fits on. So we can't just say that was dude.
You guys been telling us to create one for the longest, so we recently created a community where we will upload videos that we can't share on YouTube due to their guidelines. We'll also be dropping the latest T there first, behind the scenes information that you wouldn't find anywhere else on our socials. So make sure you become a member, and after you do that, head over to our official Instagram page at hookah_anonymous and follow us there. Now without further ado, let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, at this point, I think we've seen this happen way too often, and it's just a matter of time before people are caught. It may appear like these guys are getting away with these bodies dropping, but that's only because I'm sure behind the scenes, investigations are happening and indictments are on the way. And most of these guys only have their self to blame whenever the hammer comes down. Because for some reason, we live in a time where someone does a crime, and it's like they just have to let the world know that they did it. And when they get caught.
And that's crazy to me, bro. I don't know.
I grew up in a time, bro, like, if you did a crime, you wouldn't even damn near, if you knew about it, you wouldn't tell your best friend, like, bro, especially if it was something like a murder or something. You was hush hush. You didn't talk about no type of crimes, big dog. None whatsoever.
What it is about having to let the world know, but that's wild, bro.
But they blame everybody else for what happened except themselves. With that being said, we have the case of Little Dirk and King Von affiliate THF Bezu. As y'all know, it said that on October 25th, 2025, Bezu was shot and unalive as he was walking out of an auto parts store on the west side of Chicago. Law enforcement says he was targeted as he was shot in his torso and abdomen along with 2 other people, but unfortunately, Bezu was the only one we know that passed away. The reports say he was hit only twice.
Yeah, and judging by the video, Bezu got hit way more than twice. And not saying you can't die from getting shot one time, but the other people survived. They weren't shot like Zoo was shot. If you seen the video, you would know. Them other 2 dudes did not get shot like Zoo got shot.
But if you've seen the video of the situation that took place, it seems like he was hit way more than 2 times. Now, of course, as soon as the news broke that Bezu was shot alive, there was a bunch of theories stating that he was set up somehow, some way. Primarily because the area he was caught in is predominantly full of Spanish people. So what's the odds that the suspects would be in the same place as Bezu and they shouldn't even be there? Not saying it's impossible, I'm just saying it's very sketchy. Either they followed him and stalked him down, or a call was made. That or that back door was open and someone close blocked his location. We're not sure, but I think we all can agree that something just isn't right. Besides that part, it seems like social media detectives have already found him a suspect, and it's all due to the clothes that the suspect was wearing, where he can be found on his Instagram page wearing the same fit. The same Instagram page that he chose to deactivate, but not before he incriminated himself even more. Now, it was one thing to have on the same clothes, but it's another thing when he goes live and show money right after the shooting, alluding that he may have been paid for a hit. Now, keep in mind, y'all, as I always say, if social media is able to put the pieces to the puzzle and point the finger at a certain someone, then what do you think the people who sit here and actually get paid to solve these crimes are doing? Now, check this out.
Where you at?
I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
My whole thing is this. You couldn't call buddy and ask him where he was at? Like, I just, like, where you at? A text, where you at? Like, y'all just got on live for him to scream out, where you at? And for you to say, I'm on my way? That is kind of crazy. I don't know why, but that's kind of crazy. I don't know who that is and nothing like that, but I think it's crazy to go live with somebody and just keep yelling out, where at? Like, no, nigga, like, call me, nigga, don't do that. But even if I know, like, if you one of the guys, and I know you just did something like that, nigga, nigga, no, I'm off that live immediately. Like, nigga, no, don't lie me, nigga. Ain't going live with you, no, nigga, no. Oh, no, nigga, you trying to get everybody caught, nigga, we ain't going.
That's how they caught Dirk up. Phone.
Hell with you, nigga, hell no, nigga, you on your own, nigga, I'm up. Ain't sitting on no phone with you, man, hell no.
Now, like I said, right, these be the same guys that say, oh, you bloggers, y'all doing too much, y'all snitching, y'all. Like I always say, if we are able to put two and two together, right, and 9 times out of 10 it's social media, period. But if we're able to do that, what do you think them guys that get paid all that money are doing? Look at this, and he got the same look.
Where you at?
I'm on my way.
Where you at?
I'm on my way.
I've been running up this paper around here.
Now, like I said before, right, for people that don't understand what a conspiracy case is, this is every bit of it. Literally,
That's everything. It's conspiracy all the way right here.
Showing money right after the shooting, got the same type of clothes on. And look, even somebody in the comments, N-word got the same jacket and all. Right? Look at the comments. Look like the same hoodie, crash house. See, I don't even know why he answered. You just put yourself in a conspiracy case too. Talk about where you at. And he's showing money. So like I said, even if you don't.
Now, I don't know where he was at or where he was going, but one thing I heard that's the craziest thing in the world too was that they said they left the car abandoned at the airport. Who the hell in their right mind
Yeah, because they checked them
would
airports.
drive to an airport? But it's big, bro. It's billions of cameras, especially airports in Chicago.
Come on, dog. They took the car to the airport. You gotta be kidding me.
It's billions of cameras. Before you get to the main part of the airport, there's cameras everywhere. Before you even get to the main part, what are you going? Oh, hell, Midway, whatever. It's millions of cameras everywhere. So they didn't say which one they left it at, but they said they left the car at the airport. But if that's true, like, it's gonna be wrapped up in no time at this rate. I ain't gonna lie.
No, this ain't gonna wrap this right on. You see that this man is being accused.
We'll probably know who it is by Monday coming. Next Monday, we probably figure it out. Maybe by Friday.
Taking this man's life, then he showing money, asking where you at. Right after the shooting, what does that tell you? Let's see you one more time.
Where you at?
Like this.
I'm on my way.
Where you at?
Look at him.
I'm on my way.
I've been running up this paper around here.
Now, after seeing this, you tell me what this looked like to y'all. After knowing what you know concerning this situation, after this man been accused already of allegedly partaking in the shooting, after this man literally has the same clothes on and thought it was a smart idea to go live flashing money after the shooting, y'all tell me what this looked like to you.
See, I don't really know because he ain't say nothing but where you at.
Yeah, that, I mean, we was kind of like, bro, you tripping, but like I said, how do we know he had anything to do with this? This is just speculation. This is the internet basically just talking about it.
That's all he said. Like, they didn't say nothing else. He just said where you at and the dude said, I'm on the way. Like, that ain't enough evidence for me, man. And plus, like I said, I done seen a million pictures today of this same damn Nike tech outfit, these same shoes on. So I don't know if it's them or not. I can't say. If you look on Instagram right now, it's a million different niggas got on Nike techs and them Jordans. So I don't know.
Yeah. Now the worst part of it all is that these guys do this to troll their ops, but it's like they forget that the police is also on the prowl. It's like they forget that a crime was even committed. But let's backtrack. Many believe this guy is a suspect. A picture is shown where he's wearing the same clothes. He goes live in what appears to be the same clothes, flashing money. Then he deactivates his Instagram.
No,
I was told when
that
there's
right
smoke,
now.
there's fire, and if
When you deactivate your account, you got something to hide. You don't just have it.
Then to make matters worse,
Instagram
a certain
is
rapper
deactivated.
that's affiliated with the alleged suspect thought it would be a smart idea to drop a music video basically trolling THF members after it's been confirmed that Zoo was in fact gone. It seemed like none of these guys learned from each other because just recently, Young and Ace's song Game Over, that prosecutors believe was solely made to troll Julio Fulio right after his death, was literally just brought up in trial for one of the suspects in Fulio's shooting. And it's looking like when everything is said and done, it's the same exact way here. And if you pay attention, it wouldn't be hard to do at all. Have anyone else noticed that this whole motive leading up to Zoo's passing has literally been documented? Like literally, all the people will have to do is go watch a few no jump interviews with a certain rapper, watch a couple IG lives, and boom. They literally have the motive behind this, which is enough for at least.
And he just dropped a diss song.
That's sucker shit, bro. I think some of these dudes, they like going to jail. They don't want their freedom. They just want a little bit of popularity, and then when they get locked up, it's like, that's all, folks.
Yeah, man. They probably wrap all this up before the end of the year.
I said Monday.
That's exactly what it's gonna be. Before the end of the year, I think they just gonna gather up and wrap all this up. Cause it's just there. It's open and shut, like crazy, bro.
Conspiracy charge. Now, aside from that, unfortunately, it seems like Zoo's passing is definitely going to cause a lot of retaliation. He was a well-known figure within the drill community and made it to an age that most of them don't even make it to. And you know it's real when Zoo even had his ops paying their tributes to him, as many of them do when they have respect for each other, despite being enemies. Similar to the relationship that he had with his op 051 Melly when he passed away. On top of all that, we also just learned that Zoo recently became a grandfather, which is shocking. His stepson just had twins not too long ago, and Big Zoo was also a father himself. He took care of his kids, even the ones that weren't biologically his. Therefore, a lot of people within his immediate family is definitely affected. Rest in peace, Big Zoo.
Man, it's crazy, but like I say, the way y'all putting this stuff on the internet, man, just living this GTA lifestyle.
That's crazy.
Out in the comment section, let me know what y'all think about
I
it.
check out Hip Hop Buddha. We about to hop the Trapmore Ross. He got one 5 hours ago. I know I didn't do that one yet. Lil Dirt, it got worse. Let me see, new video, Fulio Trial. I don't want to see nobody Fulio shit. We'll do the Dirt. New Dirt paperwork is wild. 6 new hits. Wow. That's probably after they caught him with the watch. Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up?
If you want to hire the right lawyer after a car accident, you want to find yourself in this position. You're sitting.
Man, the new Lil Durk paperwork
Yeah, I'm chilling, man.
dropped, and
Chilling,
I think
Tom.
it's looking great for the boy Smirkio, man. Okay, Durk all
You
day
gotta
on
hit the
Twitter
bell
just
for
released
you,
the
big
new Durk
dog. I hit
file.
the
New
bell
Durk
for you.
files
Hold
just
on.
dropped.
So yeah, we listening to Trap Lil Ross. They say new paperwork came out. I don't know if y'all know Dirk just got caught with Dirk recently got caught with a Apple Watch in jail and tried to destroy the watch. By him trying to destroy the watch, he was trying to destroy the evidence. But what people don't know, Apple products have clouds, and the clouds are like the most powerful encrypted clouds that you can pretty much have in technology.
And it's a mixed bag, man. Some people are saying there's some really great stuff in this.
Oh, we gotta hit the bell for Tom. What's up, Tom? My bad. We're trying to hit the air horn for you.
This document, there's like 5 or 6 documents that just dropped. Some people are saying, hey, this is really great news for Dirk. Apparently, they're not going to be using his X.com accounts. They're also not going to be using his iCloud accounts, his accounts against him as evidence. And
Oh,
people are saying,
okay. So look, that's what I was
people are
just
saying
talking
there's some
about.
really great stuff in this this document. There's like 5 or 6 documents that just dropped. Some people are saying, hey, this is really great news for Dirk. Apparently, they're not going to be using his X.com accounts. They're also not going to be using his iCloud accounts, his accounts against him as evidence in the trial. People are saying this is great news.
So they're saying they're not going to use the stuff from the iCloud account. I wonder why. I'm not on nobody's side. I'm just trying to figure out why wouldn't they use it.
You know, Doug's like, all of Doug's messages aren't going to be included, but if you read between the lines, it actually seems like the feds might have a few tricks up their sleeves that they're going to be able to use to get all the evidence they need without even using those things. Okay, so look,
Yeah, it's going good, man.
Paperwork ready.
It's going good. How your day going, man? Just in here chilling, man, cooling out. You know what I'm saying? It's a little chilly down here in Georgia. Where you tapping in from?
All right, I've got all the paperwork here. Okay, I've lined it up. I've got the most interesting parts. So I'll just break it down to you very quickly, piece by piece, but just generally, just so you understand what this is all about, okay? All of this paperwork is all kind of part of the same thing that's all going on at one time, which is essentially the government. The government's doing a number of things here, okay? The government is basically responding to a number of Lil Durk's requests, things that he wasn't happy with, things that he's trying to have go his way at the trial. And the government are basically clapping back at all of these things, but they're also...
It's going to be a long video. I'm probably going to shoot to something a little shorter. Let me see. Murphy. We're going back to hip hop Buddha.
ChatGPT is straight up giving me wrong answers. Instead of using ChatGPT, I'm using this app that searches the entire...
Yeah, I checked Perplexity out. That's a good AI app, Perplexity. I think I got it on my phone.
We back with another one, y'all. Julio
Check out hip hop Buddha.
Rashad Murphy made a big mistake, and we finna get into all that.
You saying the
But before we do,
what city you coming in from, Tom? What city?
Button. Make sure y'all hit that like button.
Oh yeah,
now
hit that like button. Y'all hit the like button.
So this detective is from Atlanta. Well, a cop is from Atlanta, right? And Rashad Murphy was taken into custody on June 26, 2024 at a hotel in Georgia. Now, this was 2 days after Julio got killed. And what's crazy is that they caught Rashad Murphy. I don't know what they was trying to put him over for. I think dude said it.
Man, I love New York, bro. That's one of my favorite cities, bro. New York, LA. You know, I'm from Florida, so Atlanta, I love Atlanta. I even like Nashville. That Nashville is tight as hell, bro.
For the tags, because they got to hit on the tags and like a traffic stop or something, whatever. But anywho, after he got arrested on this tag, they still let him go, right? And then he got re-locked up. So I'm finna get into all that, and we gonna talk about it because, like, got killed. And what's crazy is that they caught Rashad Murphy. I don't know what they was trying to put him over for. I think dude said it because, like, for the tags, because they got to hit on the tags and like a traffic stop or something, whatever. But anywho, after he got arrested on this tag, they still let him go, right? And then he got re-locked up. So I'm finna get into all that, and we gonna talk about it. So let me play this video for y'all.
The Chevy cruised in between the other 2 cars it was parked in between.
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, we with Interstate 64.
Any objection?
Okay.
Okay, admitted.
So your body worn camera is activated. Is it recording?
Yes, sir.
Moving to published states.
And I ain't gonna lie, I have yet to see any more evidence on Alicia. So if they don't come with anything else, she might can get out of it because they really haven't came with nothing solid to incriminate her, besides the fact that she was there and besides the fact that she said she wanted Julio to die. But let's see what Rashad Murphy did that was crazy.
64. of your patrol vehicle?
Yes, sir.
And to the right, is there a computer mounted?
Yes, sir.
Are you pulling into the hotel?
Yes, sir.
And is that the hotel on the left?
Yes.
Above your steering wheel, is that the Chevy Cruze pulling into the parking spot?
Yes, sir.
So as y'all see, Rashad Murphy with his girl in the car, with one of the murder cars, tried to take off, tried to run. Police called him, he tased him. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. So that's not even the biggest mistake he made. Remember, this was 2 days after Julio Fulio got killed, right? Which is crazy. Cause he went from, and I don't know how many hours it is, but he got from Florida to Georgia real quick. And that happened in Georgia, right? But we all think, now, we didn't get that at first about Rashad Murphy getting arrested in Georgia and they caught him and all that. That wasn't the first thing we heard, because remember, they weren't even talking about, like, they caught Julio Fulio killers yet, you know what I'm saying, or anything like that. So we didn't ever even see that. That's my first time seeing that right now. We ain't know nothing about that. But anyway, at that particular time, they speculated that he had something to do with it. One way or another, though, he got out the Georgia jail.
Yeah, it's easy to get out. If you're in Atlanta, it's easy to get out of jail. It's easy as hell to get out of jail in Atlanta.
He got out the Georgia jail. Now, Rashad Murphy, knowing they own him for that in Jacksonville, Rashad Murphy goes back to Jacksonville. And this when we see him get arrested for Julio Fulio murder. Now remember, Rashad Murphy had the dog with him, and he came out with his dog, and he had the Bible on him and all that.
The dog
they told
and
him
the
to get down
Bible
on the ground, put the cuffs on him. But this is when he got caught for Julio Fulio murder, right? I don't know what happened with the Georgia situation, or how he got out, or why did they let him go and extradite him back, but this was when he got locked up for Julio Fulio murder. So how he got out of that situation, when he wasn't supposed to be, I don't know what they did, but he was supposed to get extradited back to Florida and get locked up then because he was in the murder car.
Wow. That's crazy.
Now, I don't know if police just like, well, we can't prove he's a suspect at this point enough, but y'all got the whole murder.
Shit crazy, bro. Like, the more and more you think about this shit, like, he got locked up here in Atlanta. They know he was, I guess, supposed to be a part of a murder. I don't know if Georgia knew. They might have knew, but I thought it would have been like APBs out on him, or bolos on this person. And being that he was able to get locked up in Atlanta and get back out of jail and go back to Jacksonville.
car. Now this is the thing though. At the same time, the car's also in his girlfriend's name, and she was there. So maybe she drove off with the car. You see what I'm saying? But the police officer dude was like, the reason why he pulled his taser out and all that is because some type of way he knew that they was supposed to have guns in the car and all this and that. And I'm just like, bruh, but y'all did all that to him and y'all still let him go. And then his biggest mistake was going back to Jacksonville, because why would you do that? I'm pretty sure they told him, like, yeah, we pulled you over because the car was used in a murder. That's why we stopped you, because the car was used in a murder. And if you ain't even did nothing, like, why did you run? And he still went back to
Jacksonville.
Jacksonville.
Damn.
Which is crazy. They had him surrounded and everything. He couldn't go nowhere. And I think this was at his girlfriend's crib too. I'm not sure, but I think they had to get her on the phone to call him, and she was like, "Just turn yourself in." But my whole thing is, y'all already knew. He should have been walked up in there. Bro, there's no way I'm sitting in the house in Jacksonville and not all them police looking for me for that murder, because I already got caught in the murder car, even though it was in Georgia.
I think Georgia dropped the ball on that, bro. Georgia did definitely drop the ball on that one. Had to, because if you think about it, bro, like, this car had something to do with a murder of a high of a major rapper, dog. Like,
going back to Jacksonville, but they would have let me out in Georgia. Nigga, I done went to Canada, Mexico or something. Nigga, I'm gone. Nigga, I'm going back to no Jacksonville, nigga. And I know they finna get me for the murder. I know that. Now I say these got to be the dumbest criminals I ever seen in my life. The dumbest criminals. Real criminals, you know, commit and keep all the evidence. Like, they literally kept all the ammo, the guns, only one gun missing. The police got the rest of the guns. The police got the ammo to match the guns, the cases, all that. You get caught with your girlfriend in Georgia, then go lay up in the house in Jacksonville, like, everything cool. You know they looking for you for the murder. At this point, it's a known thing. Y'all on the news like every other day at this point, when we got to this point. It was known that you was wanted for Julio murder. Why were you sitting in Jacksonville? What kind of sense that make? That's crazy to me, bro. It's like, to me, I just feel like they did it and wanted to get caught. Nobody literally tried to make an escape. Nobody literally tried to destroy. No evidence. Sean Garrett is riding around, same guns, same shell cases, same boxes of ammo that was used to kill Julio. His mama car and the 4Runner. So I'm starting to look at this like, man, did y'all really want to get caught that bad? There's no way I would have went back to Jacksonville. But they done told me that in Georgia, yeah, you know, they said a car be used in a murder and blah, 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 blah. Cool.
So why didn't Georgia hold him and find out about his dealings with the actual murder vehicle? Like, why didn't they hold him? That's what I'm trying to figure out. They just let him go? Like, you just caught somebody that did a major hit on somebody of a major rapper, and you just let him go? Like, let him go? We had a judge down here. His name was Judge DeVoe. And if you went in front of Judge DeVoe, you was going home, because he was like a misdemeanor judge. So he really didn't even like to put people on probation, none of that shit. He like, man, let them folk go. We used to call him Let Them Go DeVoe. Right here in Atlanta, he retired now though.
As soon as I get out, nigga, Mexico, Canada, somewhere, I'm not going back to Jacksonville. He went back. Davion Murphy, same thing. But I don't think it was Jacksonville where he got caught at. I think it was another time, but it was still in Florida, bruh.
Going to ChumbaCasino.com every day and collecting your daily bonus, that is the definition of fun.
I think it was another time, but it was still in Florida, bruh. Sean Galwright still got caught in Florida. Alicia Nazzar still got caught in Florida. We got what, 5, 6 suspects? Y'all all got caught in Florida? Wanna call me in no damn Florida? These was the dumbest criminals I ever seen, bro. Like, I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand it, bro. Like, I look at Davion. That just looked like somebody that wanted to get caught. He just looked like he wanted to get caught. Then remember he was all on the clubhouse arguing. They like, Davion, they know he wet. Davion, I'm not even finna be talking to a dude on Clubhouse where the dude is telling me that the police is finna come get me because they know exactly where I'm at. Nigga, how do you know that? You got to be a snitch or something because you telling me the police know exactly where I'm at and they finna come get me. And right after he got done arguing with dude on Clubhouse, the police went right and locked him up. I ain't never heard of that dude again.
FBI, open up!
The dude he was talking to was supposed to be his so-called operative. We ain't never even heard of that man again. That man told him, the police know where you at, they coming to get you, and they went and got him just like that. Dumbest criminals in the world, boy, I tell you. But I'm gonna keep y'all updated though, man. They ain't really saying too much else about Alicia and it's crazy that
Y'all check out Hip Hop Buddha, man. We're about to jump to let's see what Clubhouse video. Well, don't forget it. Okay. Probably gonna do this sauce joint first. 12 hours ago.
And so yes, because Luther Vandross can say,
Hey, what's up?
Tyrese is like
Medusa, what up?
mini kind of version with a Coca-Cola bottle in his mouth. So
We in here chilling this morning. Hit that like button, baby. What's up, though?
He seemed kind of,
that's old school. I mean, like, look, I think Tyrese is 1 year older than me, but you can't tell because Tyrese's voice is deeper. My voice never got deep. It's like, yeah, baby. So, right? A real man, right? That's all. I mean, you know, you got women that like that type of nigga.
if you seem like Luther, I ain't gonna say nothing, never mind.
But Luther, no, Luther's, I mean,
Luther, I love Luther.
Luther has a certain style of singing, but when you're talking about like Donny Hathaway, that's more where we like it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But and I love Luther, but if one nigga got on stage and went, yeah,
What you got going on, Medusa? What you got going on?
Niggas will start standing up and clapping for the nigga.
You're watching a toothbrush play Billie Eilish. But did you know?
For like 2 minutes, niggas will start standing up and clapping for the nigga.
What do y'all think? Is Ray J right? Are him and Kevin McCall like the modern day Donny Hathaways, while Tyreek?
Where you at, Medusa? You in Jamaica or you got family in Jamaica and it's just like, you know, worried about it? I'm worried about them, period, because I don't want nobody to get hurt in no storm. I'm from Florida. I'm from Jacksonville. I live in Georgia though, in Atlanta. But yeah, I'm from Jacksonville and I know about storms. I know about hurricanes and things of that nature.
It's like a modern day Luther with a Coke bottle in his mouth. Let me know down below. Hey yo, thanks for tuning into The Source, your source for celebrity news. Do me a favor and hit that like button, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, why don't you go ahead and do that too? Check this out. As you know, Kevin McCall has been in the news lately after he pulled out an EBT card and he was crying on a podcast after he said that Chris Brown owes him mad money. According to Kevin McCall, he said the rock and hard place and he's had to go out and get the food stamps.
Pray that, you know, everybody is safe. The storm passes and goes back to another direction, maybe go out into the sea and disperse and it don't hit no land, period. In Jesus' name.
Chris Brown is over there doing him dirty.
I didn't get paid for Look at Me Now. I wrote on that. I wrote a whole verse, then Busta Rhymes cut the verse off, but I still did this part. What are we talking about? I need that bread. All this shit could have been shit I could have paid for my lawyers and shit. So I just lost both of my daughters is in Atlanta right now. I don't know what the fuck is in Atlanta. I lost the rights to my daughter, my oldest.
So you lost all custody.
Like my child support is $2,000, right? Deuces ain't been popping since 2012. Why was my child support $2,000? So I had all this back pay. Then I sold my.
So he must have wrote Deuces too. I never knew that. He wrote Deuces, and he said he wrote on Look at Me Now, but he talking about he's on EBT and crying and all this other stuff. Yeah, you straight, baby. You know, we want, but this why it's called the Indigo Sky and the Karma Cafe. I'm doing what I want to be done to me. Like, I'm not hurting nobody, so I want somebody to do the same to me. If you don't like me, you ain't gotta hurt me. If I don't like you, I'm not gonna hurt you. But we just, you know, you dig.
For $500,000, I only got $250,000 out of it.
Hey Medusa, where you at though? Where you at? Where you tapping in from?
I bought my mama a house for $50,000, and then I had to pay all this child support shit off. Why was my child support $2,000? I'm not Future or nothing. Like, watch this. Why the fuck I got an EBT card?
You got an EBT card
and made 90 whatever the fuck million, and it say KKKKK man. Can I get $25,000 for them four songs I owe you, bro? I just want to leave, bro.
Leading up to who he is.
I'm not even tripping though. I got an EBT card.
What city?
I can't even get ready.
She talking about in America. What city?
Bro, I need one city.
What city in America?
Hey, I'm on EBT, bro. Hey, that's wild. Hey.
Oh, you talking about because of that EBT? Yeah, man. That so this is the way I feel we should deal with this. Trump want to cut off the EBT. Okay, cool. You wanna cut off the EBT. This how we gonna deal with this. It's about to be Thanksgiving, you know, Thanksgiving and Christmas now. Those times, Halloween at the end of the week. Thanksgiving and Christmas are the times that America spends the most money. I think we should close our wallets for 2 months and start spending like in January. But for Thanksgiving, you don't need no turkey. How many years y'all had turkeys? Don't buy no food. Just go to the food bank and get your food. Christmas, don't buy no gifts. We had Christmas our whole fucking life. We had Christmas our whole life. We ain't missing shit. I got everything I need in my house right now. I don't need no gifts. I mean, I take a gift, but I don't need no gifts. It said Trump just said he don't like good-looking people. TMZ report. He don't like good-looking people. I don't celebrate holidays neither. Never did. Oh, okay, cool. He don't like good-looking people? Well, if Trump don't like good-looking people, he definitely don't like me, God, because I'm good-looking. If Trump don't like them, he definitely don't like me.
Look, bro. I know, bro. That's my name, bro. That's it, bro. I had to go up in that motherfucking high.
This man crying about some damn food stuff. You better be glad you get food stamps.
Now, after Kevin McCall shared that information, everybody was talking about it, including Joe Budden and the crew over there on the Joe Budden podcast interview, and made a post saying, listen, son, that bridge is burnt. TMZ caught up with Kevin McCall, and this is what he had to say about the whole situation.
Hey everybody, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm going to be coming to you here with updates.
That's what it sounds like to me. And I mean, I ain't judging no man or nothing, but Charlie Kirk was a pretty decent looking white man or whatever. I ain't judging no man or nothing, but I'm just saying, I mean, you know, if a man ugly or if somebody handsome, like it's two different demographics. I got eyes. I got one eye, but I could definitely see if somebody ugly or somebody handsome. It don't make me no type of way, and then I have eyes. But anyway, yeah, I guess he called himself ugly. Like, you know.
All that bullshit's for the birds, and you ain't nothing but a vulture.
Kevin also weighed in on Young Thug, offering to give him a check for $25K, and this is what Kevin had to say.
That was a great gesture. I never met Thug, so I would have loved if he really wanted to reach out. He could have DM'd me and gave me his number, and I did all the public stuff, but I accept the gesture. But if you want to work, I'm cool with working. You know what I'm saying? I got some fire for you. We both Leos, so you already know that line is. You know what time it is. So I'm a Thugger fan, but yeah, I don't want nobody money. I already
that's true.
Okay, so CB run that.
That's why I made the joke. If you don't like handsome people, he definitely don't like me. That's definitely why I made that joke. Yeah, I miss talking to you too. I be going live every day, man. You gotta tap in with me. I be going live every day, man. Well, pretty much almost every day. I might take a day or two off, but for the most part, at least 5 days a week, I'm going live, reacting. You know, I ain't made no beat on here in a long time, Medusa, but I'll probably get back to it. I might get back to making beats on here like within a couple days. Probably like maybe Thursday, maybe Friday. I might step out and make a beat for y'all. Yep.
Or whoever you up under, had him run that.
All right. So after Kevin McCall did the TMZ interview in which he was calling Chris Brown a vulture, a whole lot of people on the internet went back in history and found receipts of Chris Brown actually trolling Kevin McCall, saying that he was spending his money.
Thank you, K-Mac. I bought this with your money.
Oh, okay.
I bought this with your money. I bought this with your money. I was thinking about getting.
Yeah, it's already getting cold up here in Atlanta, man. It's getting, like today, I think the whole week gonna be like 50s. See, Florida get cold, but it don't get cold like, you know what I'm saying? My whole time living in Florida, it snowed twice, and the snow might have lasted for maybe 5 minutes at the most. 2 times I've seen snow in Florida. And yeah, it's cool though. Yeah, we got to get ready for the winter. You ain't like the grasshopper, you like the little ants. You got down preparing your shit, so when the winter come, you good. All you gotta do is go to the cabinet and think about what you gonna eat. Like,
I bought this with your money. I was thinking about getting you this, but you're a bitch. But I bought this with your money too. I bought that with your money. That's the only one on the West Coast. Oh, I bought that one with your money too. I took a shit and then I bought this car. He's looking at you so disappointed, bro. You look whack as. Hey, bro, I got you, bro. I got the prescription changed up. I got you this. Did that? Hey, Kevin, you want to do your part?
this man, Chris Brown is silly and petty as hell. He petty like 50 Cent.
No. Oh, all right, keep going. Hold on. Nigga, you gonna have to do a fucking verse or something, nigga. No. I just woke up and I thought about something. If this nigga wrote all these songs that he claimed he wrote, Why he ain't right no more? Oh wait, this is just one part of my house. This is life before K-Mac and life after K-Mac.
Yeah, he dissing K-Mac right now.
He's a bitch. I just left rehearsal getting ready for this tour. And I just thought I should just keep being petty. So you know what I did? I went and bought a car. Not for K-Mac, but I bought one. Yeah, I just got mad. I was like, these niggas, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just keep using your money, K-Mac. I'm gonna keep using your money. And you see that? Thank you, bro. I appreciate all this hard work you did, old bitch ass nigga. I look on Instagram and I don't see him. I ask about him everywhere. I don't hear him. I don't know him. What happened, my friend?
Damn.
What the fuck? You know what? I have a solution. Go to your father's house. Go to your motherfucking father's house.
Yeah, after people saw that resurfaced clip, a whole lot of people were like, yo, Chris Brown and John
Stop using Google. I'm done. Every time I need to say something, I end up with 20 tabs open and still
That's funny. That is funny.
evil.
Bro, that is funny.
Y'all gotta understand, Chris Brown really evil. He's an evil genius at that. Y'all know that song? Tell me who's getting my residuals. Chris Brown, that's a diss. He dissing Kevin McCall, cause who get that in residuals? Did y'all not see the video where he said, I got this with your money, I got this with your money, came back. Chris Brown is evil.
But even though some people believe that Chris Brown is just evil, not everybody was rocking with Kevin McCall, because a lot of people believed that Kevin McCall should have just kept his mouth shut about the EBT, because his money situation is not Chris Brown's fault, especially after he blew up.
But to me, I feel like I'm not gonna get on no podcast that's gonna be shown around the world. People can clip this shit up. I'm saying, okay, I wrote songs for Chris Brown, and basically now I'm broke. I didn't get paid off the shit. Bro, you gotta handle it's called a music business. It's an industry. If people don't know about the industry, it's an industry, bro. You gotta know how to move around in the industry. You might be in the streets, but you still need to know how to move around the industry. If you can figure out what I'm saying or whatever, because this is just madness.
$8 million.
I see the songwriter Kevin McCall, and I blew the hell out of that.
I wanna build up your body like a banana.
Chris Brown called me and like, look, this song is going real good. We about to get a video. I only got a check for $10,000 at that time. Spent that up in no day. Tried to get away with some dumb shit. But when I finally got a check from Deuces that was over 6 figures, I opened that mug up. It was like, I ain't never seen nothing over $10,000 in my life. So when I saw 100 and something thousand, I'm like, I looked at my clothes and I just closed it. I got scared. I didn't even get happy. I'm like, where I'm gonna put this shit? Didn't know what to do with it. Didn't know where to start. The most I had ever paid for rent at the time was like $300. It took me almost losing my family to realize.
$300 for rent? This nigga must have had Section 8. He said the most he ever paid for rent was $300. I'm gonna run that back.
From Deuces that was over 6 figures. I opened that mug up, it was like, I ain't never seen nothing over $10,000 in my life. So when I saw 100 and something thousand, I'm like, I looked at my clothes and I just closed it. I got scared. I didn't even get happy. I'm like, where I'm gonna put this shit? Didn't know what to do with it. Didn't know where to start. The most I had ever paid for rent at the time was like $300. It took me almost losing my family to realize, okay, something's not right. I had a 4-bedroom house in Woodland Hills, and my child's mom had to.
So he been paid for the work. Because we looking at it now. He said he got $100,000 for that one joint. He crying he got fools now. Hollywood is saying 15 minutes of fan for some. Yeah. Hey, Medusa, check this out. I got this video going viral on TikTok. Go to the top, go to my TikTok, and go to I think it's The 5th video down. I'm standing by a car though. The shit going viral. Hey, that shit might blow me out. Hey, I might be up out of here, y'all. Like,
Pay the rent. I'm thinking I'm broke, not knowing I got checks coming from here, on this tax ID number, all these things that I'm more familiar with now. And if I knew them then, I probably could have saved my family, but I knew I blew the bag when I had to move back into my parents' house for like a week. Just that whole time period was the most embarrassing time. I almost crumbled to the pressure, and then one of them royalty checks came in again. Praise the Lord. I had a little 10,000 assignment to get me back started. I got me an apartment, then I lost that apartment. Was back on my grandmother's couch again. I had to really.
this nigga like Lemony Snickets. This nigga got a series of unfortunate events. Nigga, you got too much money. Them folks ain't had me no 100,000. I ain't know what to do with it. I'm finna be like Big Flipper in this bitch. I'm gonna be flipping that 100,000 gonna turn into about 800. I'm gonna go get me a food truck. I might buy 2 food trucks, turn one of them into a goddamn studio where niggas can record, mobile detail record, and then turn the other one into a real food truck.
Sit back and say,
100 what? 100 and what? I guess that's 120,000. So
where's the money coming from? How do I get paid? How do I manage that to where I can survive? I blew a bag, but like they say, you're never a millionaire until you lose your first million.
Now what up, cousin? Now you said, no, I wasn't even saying that.
that shit sound good. That nigga said, you're never a millionaire until you lose your first million. But stop. I ain't gotta have a million. I ain't gotta have a million to get to a million. That 120,000 could have made him $1 million if he would have invested it the right way, bro.
I wasn't gonna say shit. But when I seen Kevin McCall online crying about his EBT card and then disrespecting Patti LaBelle all in the same breath, I'm like, hold up.
Right, one and down.
Why you can't be fucking Patti LaBelle coming to this motherfucker?
He can't sing to me.
You feel like Patti LaBelle can't sing?
Oh, I done said some shit.
Man, that nigga tripping, man. He tripping.
I done said some shit.
This nigga Kevin McCall said Patti LaBelle can't sing.
But when I seen Kevin McCall online crying about his EBT card and then disrespecting Patti LaBelle all in the same breath, I'm like, hold up.
Right, one and down.
Why you can't be fucking Patti LaBelle coming to this motherfucker?
He can't sing to me.
You feel like Patti LaBelle can't sing?
Oh, I done said some shit.
Yeah, he got a lot of goddamn, he blaming everything on everybody else. And thank you for going and checking that TikTok video out. It's funny as hell though. Like I was at a gas station and the unthinkable happened. So yeah, I leave it up to your imagination.
Sabotage. And I mean, you the same motherfucker in the studio with Chris Brown talking about deuces, and now you out here swiping for deuces of milk? I mean, make it make sense. And what is wrong with having an EBT card? I don't understand. You getting groceries?
Shit, I need an EBT card right now, but that motherfucker about to be cut off in a couple of days. Hold on. God, but what's the day today? Got a few days.
I mean, I get it. Life get hard sometimes. Yeah, it really
end of the week, boy.
But the way you crying over that EBT card like it declined mid-sentence and the system read insufficient funds and sympathy. That ain't what happened though. You know? And a wise man knows when to play broke. And another wise man knows also when to be quiet. And you shouldn't show your hands, especially when they are empty. And all them singers you name.
Like me as a person, I would never, like I said, get online and discuss my financials and all this other stuff, but that's nobody else's business where I'm holding, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. So, hey, it is what it is, man. But like, if you fumble the bag, drop the bag, I feel personally, You got to get yourself back up out there. You can't like, bro. It's people that don't have they mama, their grandmama they can go stay with. It's some people they got to go straight to the street and get it out the mud. So, and you hanging with superstars. You getting the money. You got the traction. You in the circle. All you got to do is basically just, you know what I'm saying, make it happen, but learn how to fish for yourself in this industry. Because in this industry, it's a business world, bro. It's a business model. Like, it's certain things you have to do, like, to make your brand what it's actually supposed to be, bro. Like,
And off, including Patti LaBelle, who you say can't sing, they still booked and busy. Patty been booked since rent was $75, and she still got pipes and selling pies, and you out here checking the balance on your EBT card. So the lesson here is, you know, when when you don't know how to move in silence, life will come at you real quick and make you whisper, especially when the card declines.
Let me tell you something. When I saw Kevin McCall pull out the EBT card on a podcast, you know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of the time back in 1995 when ODB, Old Dirty Bastard, rolled up to the welfare office in a limo to pick up his food.
that was classic back in the day. Hey, Wu-Tang was like the biggest group in America. This dude, Old Dirty Bastard, had a food stamp card. Went to the bodega, bought his food. It was like, I think he got locked up for that. Old Dirty Bastard was crazy, bro. Old Dirty Bastard went in walked in a store with no shoes on. Told him to and went, and I don't know, I guess he got the shoes, put the shoes on, and walked out the store without paying for them. Like,
Rich.
Like he was the president of the
Car
store.
shoes, everything around me, baby. Till you get the money, dollar bill, y'all. You never will get back. You know, rich, you know what I'm saying? Look, just look how I'm living, baby. You know what I'm saying? Anybody got a quarter?
Thank you.
I'll get it for you. Beautiful finish. I was looking bad. Come on. Yeah, man. Man, I just sit in the car, okay?
This man got out of a limo
We're gonna go.
and got a
You
food
need a
stamp.
strong man to guide you through the night. If you want someone who understands and things can get uptight.
No, this old. Yeah, he did. He died. He died like in the early 2000s. Yeah, ODB dead. Rest in peace.
Chevy makes America.
But this the old videos. This the old videos. They're playing the shit from back in the day.
Things can get uptight.
Oh my goodness, do y'all remember that? Hopefully that clip played because that right there was a classic. Anyhow, when it comes to this whole Chris Brown versus Kevin McCall thing, the internet seems to be very divided, with about 60% siding with Chris Brown and the other 40% siding with Kevin McCall. Listen, let me know down below, who are you rocking with on this one, Chris Brown or Kevin McCall? Personally, I can't choose sides right now because I would have to see the contracts to see what they agreed to. But with that being said, I gotta say this. Honestly, I have very little sympathy for a dude who's sitting up on a podcast crying because he's on EBT after he has amassed millions and millions and millions of dollars throughout his lifetime and he has nothing to show for it. I mean, he doesn't have any real estate, he doesn't have a house, he doesn't have a car. This dude invested in absolutely nothing. Yeah, he said that he bought his mother a $50,000 house, but that's really it aside from that black leather jacket and that black shirt. See,
This nigga bought weed from the corner store with that $120,000.
The problem with these guys
Now you
is that they
crying.
get the big checks and they spend it all at once on BS. They get $100,000 and they run out and buy a car that costs $100,000. They spend it on like $500K worth of gold chains and diamonds, and then they get another check for like $1 million, and they run out and rent the biggest mansion that they can find that costs them like $100,000 a month. Instead of investing in things like businesses and real estate that can be used as rental properties that'll generate continuous income throughout their lifetimes. And then, when they lose it all, they want to jump on these podcasts crying like it was somebody else's fault. Listen, that right there is nobody else's fault but your own. And let's say Chris Brown did hit you off with $25K. What are you going to do with it? Lose it in like 2 weeks and then jump back on the internet crying about how they canceled your Snap card because you had too much income? I mean, come on, dude. Sometimes you end up in a situation because you put yourself in that situation.
All I know is November 1st, they gonna cut his card off too. But hopefully they open the government back up. It's definitely not a joke, but it's not a joke. But I'm saying for him. But yeah, because you had an opportunity, bro. You squandered.
I have another question, and that question is this. When the checks stop rolling in Chris Brown, whether he owes you the money or not, how come you couldn't go get a job at Walmart or 7-Eleven? I'm just asking, because it seems as if everybody in the world, if they lose their job or they lose their income, they go out and they find another job. But these entertainers, they act as if the only thing that they can do is what they're doing right now.
But I understand that in order for you to get EBT as a single person, you have to show that you don't have no income.
He ain't got no income.
But your able-bodied ass with a nice haircut sitting on somebody's podcast doing an interview. And now follow me here. For you as a single man to qualify for food stamps, that means you have no income. Last time I checked, Home Depot was hiring. Last time I checked, Target was hiring. Last time I looked at it,
Target ain't hiring. Target just said they finna fire 1,800 people right before Thanksgiving and shit. That's what Target said. Target said they firing 1,800 people. So y'all go work with that.
I just posted, they said
Go to work
Goods
with
was
that.
hiring. So you said you had to put on a mask to go up into the EBT office to apply for your EBT. It ain't nothing to be ashamed about with honest work.
Now, let's be clear. I don't work at the DHS office. I didn't look at this dude's paperwork, and I don't know what he put down to qualify for the card. And if the person who qualified him says that he needs assistance, then he needs assistance. So it is what it is, and I don't have a problem with that. But I do have a problem with the fact that he said that Patty LaBelle can't sing, and I also have a problem with the fact that he's sitting up on that podcast acting as if somebody did something to him to create those circumstances for him. Listen, let me know what you think about Kevin McCall saying that he had to get it.
An EBT card. Which they're gonna cut all? What's the day? The day the 28th. So it's 31 days. You got 3 more days, buddy. Right? And if y'all got money on y'all card, this is a word to the wise. If you got money on your card, on your EBT card, please spend it before the 1st. Because if you got a balance on there, they're gonna take all that money back. So this is a word to the wise. You got money on your EBT card, spend that shit by the 31st. Because the 1st of the month, if you got, say you got $100 on that left on the 1st, they're going to take it back. Yeah, man, we're about to go to Poetic Flop.
Come on, Heart. We got it on 100. Got it on max spin.
We're going to Poetic Flocko. Y'all check that boy out. Be reacting to that.
Nicki Minaj sends academics a warning, more like an alert, that Roc Nation is manipulating him and trying to rope him into their overall evil plans. So a couple of days ago, DJ Academic sat down for what he believes is his last deposition with Roc Nation attorneys. He already sat down for one prior to that. However, they ran back to court and told the judge, hey, no, we need one more. So the judge granted it. So Roc Nation is suing this other blogger who has no affiliation with academics called Milagro,
on behalf of Megan Thee Stallion, Rock Nation understands like they won't get a penny out this other blogger because she don't got it, bruh. Like she don't got millions of dollars for y'all to sue her for. So they're using this lawsuit to essentially depose all the other media personalities who went against Megan Thee Stallion, and they essentially see the opportunity to bring them in for deposition. That's the only win they're gonna get in this lawsuit. Because even if they win a settlement or a judgment, they're not gonna collect a dime from this blogger because she don't got it for them. So they're essentially using this lawsuit to depose academics. They wanted to depose some of academics' employees. They even asked to bring Drake in for a deposition. They're absolutely going crazy. After the latest deposition, academics was very frustrated. So he took to Twitter to rant about the situation. He was saying, "Just did my second Rock Nation Megan Thee Stallion deposition. That law firm wasting Jay-Z money. This time they try to act right. No more Nicki and Drake questions. Shout out to the Jersey federal judge keeping Rock Nation in line. They harassing real ninjas. I believe Nicki." Because Nicki has been warning the world about Rock Nation for a while now. Academics would proceed to kind of wonder why Rock Nation was even doing this. Academics believes that it's a waste of time. They're not going to get any money out of Milagro, of course. So they're spending millions of dollars to essentially bring in people for depositions. For what exact reason? What's the purpose of this? Well, my first opinion of this was Rock Nation is trying to sue y'all butt off. All right, Rock Nation is using this lawsuit with Milagro, which is a slam dunk lawsuit, right? Because they're gonna crush Milagro. They got millions of dollars. Milagro don't even got an attorney right now, I believe. I don't know. I love Milagro, but I don't know. So Rock Nation is gonna crush her, but they're like prolonging this and delaying this so they could bring in people like academics and Drake or others. And they're doing this for a clear reason. Academics is wondering what that reason is, right? So academics believes that they're bringing in, like people in for depositions and they're spending hundreds of thousands of dollars to do so because he thinks they got a multi-million-dollar budget for attorneys because they're trying to bully anybody who speak against them or try to silence them. Oh, Nicki Minaj got wind and she saw DJ Academics' questions or his wonder what's going on, why is Rock Nation doing this, why are they wasting money from his perspective. Nicki Minaj had an interesting theory for DJ Academics, and even like after Academics heard what Nicki had to say, his entire thought process and how he viewed this completely changed. And he automatically began to feel like he got hoodwinked the entire time.
You are asking logical questions and expecting logical answers. However, there is nothing logical in a game, okay? There's nothing logical in these games. You understand? You are in a game that you never signed up to play. The people that are doing this are using you as a part of the game as just another distraction to the docket.
This is Buick. Now.
Buick to the docket. You see a bunch of staged court cases, staged, depositions. You see, the things that you are doing that you thought they wouldn't think that you would do, they did know that you would do that. That's why they're doing what they're doing. They want you to go on the internet and scream about them. Anything but anything but for the people to pay attention to them dockets. You see, the questions that you're asking are logical, but only if this were in a logical frequency. You are just a part of this game that those people are currently playing. They need the loudest voices to be irritated at the same time to get on social media to drown out the docket. They need to distract you. They need to distract my fans to drown out the docket.
Listen, man, a lot of y'all is like, man, Nicki off the powder, man. What's she talking about? Trust me, it sounds crazy, but it's not that crazy. It's actually logical. So Nicki Minaj is telling academics, hey, when you go on Twitter and you talk about this deposition and you talk about everything, you're playing into their hands because that's essentially what they want you to do. They want you to come on Twitter and talk about this because A, it intimidates other people who wants to speak on Rock Nation, but when they see academics going through this and he's documenting how hard of a time he's going through, they got cars sitting outside of his home, they're trying to serve him everywhere. That scares off other people who wants to speak about Rock Nation. But then also, when you speak about this, and when you speak about the deposition, and you speak about the silly things they're asking you about DDG and other people, and Nicki Minaj and Drake.
This shit's scary, bro. Like, because he said what he said, he got cars sitting in front of his house. That's scary, bro. It's like what you say nowadays, bro, could be used as a weapon against you.
That's a distraction. And they're ultimately doing this, right? They ultimately sued Milagro. And now they're bringing you in for depositions, and they're trying to muddy up because they're trying to distract the people from the real skeletons, which is this lawsuit by Desiree's daughter, Damari, right? The docket she's referring to is the Damari Hadley lawsuit that we covered extensively in this video, where Damari Hadley is accusing her mother of kidnapping her, of calling her boyfriend the hard ER, of using law enforcement officials and psychologists and PhD holders and government officials to arrest her boyfriend, to get her institutionalized against her will, to get her fired from her job, like all type of stuff, bro. They listed a lot of horrific things that Desiree Perez allegedly did to her daughter in this lawsuit. And when that lawsuit dropped, it was a bombshell. Desiree Perez and Rock Nation was successful in putting a gag order on Damari. The judge ruled that she can't do any more interviews and she can't talk about this docket. And ever since Damari got the gag order, it's been silence. We haven't really heard anything about it. Nobody else is talking about this anymore. Because what we also saw was anybody who posted about this lawsuit, if you use a picture of Desiree Perez, they copyright strike you. They got your stuff taken down. Tasha K did, I believe, like interview or Jaguar, right? They struck that. They attacked it. So they're now saying, after putting the gag order on Damari, after striking down content, because I know I personally took down all of my content talking about that lawsuit, right? Because they sent me a strike for using that Desiree Perez picture. I believe it's them. If it's not them, I apologize. All right, I don't want no smoke. So Nicki Minaj is saying this is just phase 2 of them completely drowning out this docket or the talks about that lawsuit, and they're going to extend this for as long as possible. So hopefully by next year, when we're all talking about the depositions, the lawsuit gets handled in the wind.
Zero helps me take my business anywhere I want. Wayfair's big sale is back from October 26th and 29th for Wayfair's best deals. Like up to 80% off area rugs, up to 60% off mattresses, up to 60% off bedroom.
Lawsuit gets handled in the wind.
The incident started on March 27th of last year.
So legally, I can't go home.
No.
Why?
Body camera video shows Broward Sheriff's deputies met on the side of the road in Dania Beach by this man.
I'm waiting for a car to go by. There's a girl driving it. She's like kind of mentally unstable person.
BSO has not responded to inquiries about who called the deputies there, but it appears they're taking direction from the man in the gray t-shirt.
She's heading over here right now. You mean her or? Yes, they have a GPS on her.
He asks deputies to follow him to a nearby parking lot once she arrives.
Have a doc for Dr. Bowles from Hollywood Memorial Hospital. He's over there right now, waiting for her to show up. He's gonna fake her out.
And when I showed up, it obviously was not an estimate.
Demore Hadley says she was lured to that parking lot by someone posing as a potential client for the landscaping company she runs with her then boyfriend, now husband. But according to her lawsuit, when she showed up, she was approached by several people, including Dr. Daniel Bober, the chief of psychiatry at Memorial Regional Hospital, who also runs a private practice and has been featured as a mental health expert on media outlets, including NBC6.
I already knew I had intuition. Something is not right here.
Deputies also had questions for those present, at least at first.
What are you guys? So we're a mobile crisis team working with Dr. Bowles from Hollywood Memorial Hospital.
Memorial Healthcare tells us there is no mobile crisis team affiliated with the hospital.
That entire thing was orchestrated by Rock Nation's Desiree Perez.
Yep.
Nick Minaj is saying that lawsuit is still actively going. Right?
Damn,
Desiree
that's
Perez
crazy.
using a doctor, using law enforcement officials to essentially kidnap her daughter from off the streets, right? Because as you can see, they lied about all the facts to get her in that van and get her away to that mental health care. All because she wouldn't leave the man that she was with. And they got her husband also arrested multiple times. So niggas tell her, yo, when you come online and you talk about this, bruh, yeah, like that's the plan. Like they're bring you in for a deposition on purpose. They want you to talk about this. They want you to talk about anything other than this document.
Because when Nikki says that, and I'm telling you, without looking at anything, I'm reacting live. Y'all can click the whole thing. There's not like I'm researching. As she's talking about distraction, and Obi-Wan the loudest voice, and I would guess like it was supposed, maybe I'm one of the loudest voices, maybe, I don't know. They want them to speak about certain things that can be distraction. And usually I would say, nah, you're full of shit. Except, I want to keep going back to my first deposition on Rock Nation, where the moment that I told people what they were attempting to do to me, their lawyer said, tell Desiree this. And that was shocking. And what I took from that, honestly, was, oh, they're trying to sue me. They're trying to build some shit up. But maybe, I don't know. And again, I'm shooting from the hip here. Maybe as what Nikki's saying, no, they're involving you because they know you are a nigga who's gonna say everything online. And you are someone who could easily try to bring the conversation elsewhere while they still do other things subvertly. That's what I have to believe. Do you understand what I have to repeat again? I will. In my perspective, what Nikki just said, it made slightly sense when she says, they're not that surprised that you're running your mouth. I don't think they'll deal with you. Yo, you know when there's some people on Twitter like, yo, after editing your tweet mad times. I wrote those tweets driving away from the courthouse. Bro, yo, you can't do nothing to academic secret, bro. I'm not gonna wait till I couldn't wait till I get to the crib, bro. Nigga, go to my Twitter on Instagram, go past the police tweet, my nigga. Like, I'm gonna let everybody in the world know. So that's why I was shocked. I'm like, if they know who I am, and then I see there was a tweet that said, tell Desiree. Are they scared that I'm gonna bring it to the public, or maybe it's within their plan that academics gonna bring certain things to the public? I can't tell. I really don't know.
So that's the most logical explanation. Because when DJ Academics was literally like recorded and posting.
This is crazy. So, DJ Academics, he been talking about the whole Meg thing and Tory and all that, and Tory being innocent. So, yeah. It might get a little ugly. And then,
clip of his deposition, as it was happening, we didn't see Rock Nation reach out to the judge and say, hey, judge, can you make sure he don't do this next time? Hey, judge. No, like, he was pretty, they didn't care. And to me, that was a big red flag. And I thought the best way to get back at them was to expose everything, was to tweet as it happened, was to post clips of the deposition. I remember, during the deposition, I think, they accidentally shared their screen of one of the ladies, saying, hey, yo, tell Desiree he's tweeting about this as it's happening, right? And Academics was leaking everything. Academics even reposted that particular screenshot. because academics thought, yes, I'm getting back, I'm doing something they don't like. But the whole time, if you believe in this theory that, yeah, they brought academics in for a deposition because they know academics is going to tell everybody. Nobody in their right mind is doing a deposition with academics thinking it's going to be kept secret. But just watching how academics was like happy and gleeful, thinking he was exposing Roc Nation, and then hearing Nicki Minaj's explanation right now, it kind of makes you think, man, bro, these people are playing 4D chess.
I told him I wouldn't be on my phone while I'm answering questions, but these lawyers, they couldn't either hold their bladder or they don't eat food. I think somebody did number 2 or something while we were doing it. They're like, yo, we need someone to we got to go to the bathroom. I'm like, damn, yo, what y'all got in the cafeteria up there in the Roc Nation lawyer offices? They can hold their bladders. Break after break after break. So on one of the breaks, I posted, yo, they're asking me crazy shit up in here about Drake everybody. Yo, listen, I was saying, I would tell the world. Look what she says. And this is where I realized we got you. Y'all liars. Tell Des. If you're the lawyer for Megan P, why would you need to tell Des? Who's Des? The only Des that I know, and I could be wrong.
Crazy.
Something bad here and there.
The only Des that I know, and I could be wrong. Desiree Perez, the co-founder and chief executive officer of Roc Nation. So you did this. So with y'all sitting there with me for 7 hours claiming that y'all had zero affiliation, and I guess even if y'all did represent Roc Nation, this is a Meg Thee Stallion thing. My conduct in that deposition, y'all are in an internal chat reporting, go tell Roc Nation CEO this. Academics is posting about the deposition. Come on, gang. Come on. When I tell y'all that Roc Nation, Desiree Perez, in my belief, is lining the whole industry up, and everything, even the Meg Thee Stallion, the Halle Baileys of the world, if you connect it to Roc Nation, trust me, they're cooking up some type of sauce to get your ass. Y'all think I'm lying? Well, here it is in 4K. The lawyers of Meg Thee Stallion, because I posted a story saying, yo, I'm in this deposition, they're asking about Drake. She says, tell Des. I said he couldn't get to the end of the depot without posting about it.
This is 4D chess. Now, I did see academics on Twitter asking people to tell him more about the docket. He wants to wake it up. So it looks like academics is going to war with Roc Nation, man. But y'all let me know in the comment section. What do you guys think about this? Do y'all believe Nicki Minaj? Do y'all believe that Roc Nation and their plan is to actually have academics distract the people from the docket and the real thing they're trying to hide? Let me know in the comment section. Or if not, why do you guys believe they're bringing in academics for a deposition and others for a deposition? Are they just trying to sue academics and everyone in the industry for speaking on Megan Thee Stallion? Let me know, all right? And if you're still watching this video and you want to make content like this, I have a step-by-step book on how to make your first $10,000 a month on YouTube and get your first 10K subscribers in 3 months. I've made over $90,000 in 28 days, not months, 28 days on YouTube. So I can show you how to make 10K a month, right, easily. All right, and one-on-one consultations is also available in the description of this video. And you can sign up to win a free consultation because I pick one of my subscribers each and every month, all right? But if you enjoyed this video and want to watch another dope video, click on this video right here somewhere on my screen to find out about the really bad news for Chrisean Rock. And while what just happened to her is really unfortunate. She got
he started to come with the fuck the whack campaign. He ran content. He don't know who he think is his people ain't his people.
Whack, do you think he's working with the FBI, the ATF?
Oh, that's a fact. I'm telling you this straight up.
Which one? FBI, ATF, DEA, or maybe it's Homeland Security?
He's working with the police. Tell that nigga this. I bet this, because my drive is coming. And when they get here, it's over with. That nigga got a handler. Molly Mall told me, Whack, when the nigga was around me and I was fighting my Fed case, he FaceTime a Fed and said, Molly, this is a dude I'm fucking with the Fed. Give him something.
Wait, who do you think is his handler? Who's his handler?
Well, I mean, I can't tell you who the fuck is handler. I just know he got a federal handler.
I was watching some I don't even know. You ever heard this page Scandalous book, whatever. They were trying to say you was him.
We all have a handler.
Stop it, what?
You know I got a handler. I'm loose. Come on, that don't even make sense. Fuck we talking. Come on, man. Come on, man. Talk to me right, bro. I'm just handling the fuck out of you. You know, like loose. Man, if I wasn't in this crazy ear, this would have been on somebody.
Man, I do be on the other. You just be stopping me.
Yeah, the handler is a motherfucker that you are listening to because you respect them and you know they got your best interest at heart. Lior has Kevin's best interest at heart, right? I got Lou's best interest at heart. I got Lou's best interest at heart. I got Lou's best interest at heart.
Yo, there is some conspiracy page, like they talk with a fake voice, and I was listening to them like,
I don't do conspiracy, bro.
Whack, you got me some this nigga named Scandalous Hip Hop. I don't got nothing against him, but like, yo, you got so much conspiracy theories against you, bro. I don't know what, like.
Everything happens you gotta line up your duck. So I hit World Star, LA Media, for posting it, right? It got up to like 3 billion views over it. But you know, we thought we set the world when it got exposed to fake shit when Q was still over there, right?
True.
So when I sent my legal team at him, right? I sent my legal team at him, right? And the first thing they did was reach the Big U because it came through Big U. Right? They said Big U had a contract over there. When they called Big U and said, hey, this dude got a fucking whole firm coming at us for defamation and slander. This dude is a public figure, right? You guys put this up. We did it because we in business with you, but where is the document? Big U couldn't produce them. They hired their own private investigators to go pull documents on my name having any involvement to whatever this shit they're talking about. What's the only reason they would want to settle, If it was there.
That's true.
Like, what's the only reason they would want to settle? So once they pay, then I go get all the other niggas who may have a house in their name, a life insurance policy, so when they die and their kids and their wife think they're going to get some money, we tie all that up.
Okay, well, how about this? Because this is picking, I'm telling you, let me go. Scandalous Los Angeles TV, if you have the paperwork, post it. Because I can't listen to this voice that's, I don't know who you are. You're saying stuff. No, but wait, we got to get to the bottom. You post the paperwork, and I'll ask why. Other than that, it feels like you're slandering, though. But if you have the paperwork.
Let him keep, look, he's mad. He don't even know it. We got all his shit lined up. He has no idea what we're about to do to him. See, once you take down the giant, LA Media and World Star, they got money, they got a good legal team. Once you take them down about it, all the others don't stand a chance. We just gonna go get their real estate. If they got jobs, we gonna go on to state checks. I'm not tripping. They about to pay a nigga real good.
Welcome back to Scandalous Los Angeles TV, where we expose the exposers. You guys heard DJ Academics tell Porky that I said he was Loose Cannon's handler. But let's set the record straight. I played the clip where you can hear it for yourself. It wasn't me who said that. It was CS2 back himself, who said he was Loose Cannon's handler. Those are his words, not mine. Then, you hear Academics take it a step further, saying he feels like I'm slandering somebody. And this right here shows exactly what kind of world we're living in today. You've got DJ Academics, a guy with millions of subscribers, a massive platform, and all the reach in the world. And then you've got me, just trying to build my channel from the ground up, piece by piece, by telling the truth. Yet somehow, I'm the one being accused of slander, while the people with the biggest microphones are out here twisting narratives. That's the world we're in, upside down, backwards, and broken. But the truth still stands, and the receipts are right there for anyone who wants to see them. I said I wasn't going to talk about CS2 back too much more, and that still stands. But every now and then, you know I've got to step out and say something. Because when he and Duzems link up, it's always an instant classic. It's hard for me to focus on Porky these days, because I see him the same way I see Donald Trump. Everybody's looking at Donald Trump, at the policies coming out under his regime. And because he's the mouthpiece, everyone's pointing the finger, saying, Trump did it, Trump did it. But what we're all starting to realize is that Trump's being controlled. And not just Trump, all politicians are being controlled. Democrat, Republican, it doesn't matter. They're all answering to somebody above them.
I want to make something perfectly clear. I do not like AIPAC. I don't like it because it tries to tell the President of the United States what to do.
It doesn't matter if Donald Trump or Donald Duck wins the US election. It really doesn't matter if Kamala Harris or Kermit the Frog wins. Our eyes teachers, Lev Malachim V'Sarim B'Yad Hashem.
I spotted a roach.
I don't understand. I'm a very clean person. I grabbed my phone, went to Terminix.com, bam, someone was at my door. Haven't seen a roach since. Book online.
The hearts of kings and ministers are in the hands of God. When it comes to international affairs, anything that impinges on the future of this world, Donald Trump and Kamala Harris have no freedom of choice. They become like puppets. And who pulls the strings of those puppets? You, the Jewish people.
And it's the same exact thing with CS2 back. He's being controlled too. He's got handlers, people behind the scenes, telling him what to say and what to do. And honestly, that's the best thing Captain Tazara could have ever exposed in any conversation he's had with Wack. Because usually Wack tears him down every chance he gets. But this one moment, this one conversation, it revealed everything. Porky even went so far as to read the text messages his handlers were sending him. Right there in real time. So now it's hard for me to even focus on Wack. Because every time I hear him talk, all I can picture are the people behind him.
It's somebody running it from behind, you know. It's a hidden hand in this. I was gonna say something now. I'm glad I didn't say it. Thank God.
Feeding him lines, pulling his strings, telling him what to say and what not to say. And when he slips up and says something he's not supposed to, he does exactly what we're about to hear him do right here.
And it's a problem right now. That's gonna probably cost me a couple $100,000. Nigga, don't have no fucking Jewish disrespectful fucking comments on my fucking stage ever again in life.
That applies in reverse too, right?
Nah, God, that ain't for you, that's for me, and that ain't my fault, Wack. That was me leading the frontier, talking all that shit to him like that. Oh, that was dumb shit, cause guess Cap, guess who did it, Cap? Guess who did it?
Wack?
Wack.
Go put your name there.
Wack talked about Anne Frank. That shit crazy, man. No, that shit ain't crazy. The problem with our people is we don't want to learn from our motherfucking mistakes on how it's gonna go. Y'all think y'all still running this shit on right wrong. This shit ain't right wrong. This ain't ran on right wrong. This shit ain't right wrong. This ain't ran on right wrong.
CS2 back said, this isn't ran off right and wrong. Jeez.
It reminds me of somebody else who just got unalived. It's not ran on right and wrong.
Guys, I wonder where I've heard that before.
You think I'm a racist? I don't think you're a racist.
Yes, you do.
I think you...
Evil heart.
I don't think so. I think you have an amazing heart, honey.
I think the people around you have a poison mind and have a way of thinking.
It's the world. You go to Israel, the blacks are just treated like dogs.
So do you have to treat them?
So if you don't know, this is Donald Sterling. I think it was the Clippers. Don't give me like this allegedly, but this is Donald Sterling talking. He owned it.
The white, there's white and black. You understand?
And are the black less than the white?
100%.
His girlfriend was recording him while he was talking. He lost the team because of this.
And is that right?
It is the question, but we don't evaluate what's right and wrong. We don't evaluate what's right and wrong.
This shit ain't right and wrong. This ain't right or right and wrong.
We live in a society. We live in a culture.
The only thing I'll say I was sent a recording early this morning of you and your colleagues on Clubhouse attacking Jeremy Green. And it seems to be very anti-Semitic in nature. I'd love to get a quote. I'm doing a story on hip hop and the impact it's having on the Jewish community.
We already know that Alan Rumblatt is one of Porky's handlers. But you just heard him read a piece of that text message. And the guy he's talking to mentioned he's doing a story. So whoever this handler is, it sounds like someone who writes.
Journalist.
Maybe a journalist. Maybe a magazine contributor. Something in that lane. Remember what Kanye West said about his own handler? He said his handler was a trainer, but not just any trainer. That trainer turned out to be connected to Canadian intelligence, specializing in pharmaceuticals, mixing and designing different drug combinations to alter behavior and produce specific effects. So think about that. Kanye's handler was a trainer with intelligence ties. And now, Porky's handler seems to be a writer or journalist type. You see the pattern? Different roles, same game. People positioned around these figures, shaping narratives and influencing outcomes. And all of this insight came to light because of Captain Tazariak. Finally, out of all his back and forths with CS2 back, this one conversation was the only one that mattered.
You probably know Vistaprint for business cards, but did you know we print everything you need to get your brand in front of your fans? We print.
And I find this conversation extremely less than settling. Oh, guess who just became the aggressors?
Damn, we did.
Cause you stupid motherfuckers don't want to listen. Y'all keep listening to these people like we are the people to do what we want, okay? I respond, nobody attacked anybody, right? They said, and I quote, you said, Wax, why don't you tell us about Anne Frank?
I don't need to spend too much time on that. You guys can clearly see the point I'm making. He's no different from the rest of them. We're starting to learn that all these guys are being controlled the same way. So honestly, it's hard for me to take him seriously anymore. Knowing what's really going on. Knowing he's getting text messages like that whenever he steps out of line. Think about it. All the stuff you see him doing, all the antics, the chaos. It's obvious they're fine with it. They like that. They want him to keep doing it. But the moment he does something they don't approve of, boom, he gets a message. Just like the one we heard him read. So yeah, we're not going to spend a bunch of time on that. You guys can see it for yourselves. Now let's get into him and Deuce, because you already know that it's always hilarious. We're just going to tap in and tap out, like we always do.
I just want to know what the problem is, bro. On some real shit.
You keep calling people rats without the word.
I want to know what the problem is. I want to know what the problem is.
The problem is your rat ass keep calling niggas rats without the paper.
The only one is a rat is your
brother is a rat too, nigga.
Your PC ass brother.
Bob Jones. How Bob Jones get off that case?
It's crazy that after all this time, Cheeseburger Chuck still hasn't figured it out. Every time CS2 Back and Deuce get online, all he has to do is sit back and let it happen. The content is right there. He doesn't even have to lift a finger. But nah, he just can't help himself. He's got to keep running his mouth, messing up the moment. Just sit back and shut the hell up. You've got gold happening right in front of you. Let it breathe.
Hey, why you telling motherfuckers? Stop calling my homie Starbucks. You want to?
I ain't never called your homie in life.
Then why you tell him you want to squash the beef, nigga?
I ain't never told him that. On Fruittown Grill, he won't say that. I bet he won't say that to me. He a motherfucking lie. I ain't never said that, nigga.
The crib
I ain't never said, but we got him on record. He telling though. He got sealed files though. Your homie Nate got sealed files. So you said, wait. Nate told you, I told him I want you to watch a beef.
Man,
did he say that? He blew your setup, nigga. He blew your hood up.
I just said he got
sealed files. The nigga's no good.
Hey, just because the nigga got
sealed files, he ain't no good. He got sealed files, he ain't no good. But now we gonna expose him. The nigga begged me not to expose him. Are you saying, oh, Paul, who I did?
Oh, you's a busted elect meet up, nigga.
You a fucking bitch going somewhere, weirdo.
Where you want to meet up at?
Bring your ass out here. All you gotta do is come out here.
Where
your ass in Madison, Wisconsin. Hey Chuck, I already told you before I don't do this, bro.
Oh yeah, this nigga's a bust. This nigga ain't trying to get it out.
Hey, listen. I want to know what the issue with John Shell though. Man, shut your ass up with your PC up ass brother. Nigga, before I go play that record again. Your PC up ass brother. You gonna come out here. Now I want to know what I did to Chantel, Big Chuck.
No, you ain't do nothing to it, bro. You ain't do nothing to it. You good, bro.
You sure?
Yes, sir. Hey, bro, this nigga do things though, bro.
Man, I don't fuck with dude. Let me know when I don't even fuck with dude.
It's a shame that even when Chuck's trying his hardest to come to CS2 Back's aid, really trying to show him he's on his side, the moment he opens his mouth, Porky cuts him off and goes off on one of his tangents again. And when Porky does that, he's showing Chuck exactly how he feels. He doesn't give a good goddamn what Chuck has to say. He doesn't care about his opinion, doesn't care about his support, nothing. But what's wild is, even after getting cut off and disrespected like that over and over again, Chuck still sticks around like he loves it. It's unbelievable.
Chevy makes America's most dependable trucks.
But now I'm gonna go expose his homie. He begged me not to. But now I'm gonna go start lying. Nigga talking about I said killer beat. Nigga, I bet he won't get, hey, listen. I'm finna have a nigga call him right now, know it. I bet he gonna say you a motherfucking lie.
Did 600 call you or not?
What?
Did 600 call you with the homie or not?
600 calling me, I don't know this nigga.
Okay, but when you on the phone, 600 said you said the exact same thing.
You a motherfucking lie.
What?
You a motherfucking lie. Everything's recorded, stupid.
Okay, release the whole
you dummy. So 600 told you, I said I want to sponsor beef.
Yeah.
Put that on Fruittown Grill.
Bro, I got the text message.
Put that on Fruittown.
Niggas
they flip that up. Hey, bro, this shit funny, bro.
Bro, you want to
Put that on Fruit Town Pro, he said that. Put that on Fruit Town
Bet $1,000 that the Crip Top.
Put that on Fruit Town Pro, he said that.
Keep Fruit Town Brim out your mouth.
That's what I thought.
Anyway,
That's what I thought.
Suge already told me yesterday.
That's what I thought. Suge's a fact. Then he got AIDS. Somebody went up on Suge rat and something.
Said you got
Suge's a rat fact. Put that on Fruit Town Pro, man. Put that on Fruit Town Pro. That 600 said.
Suge told me that, nigga.
Suge told you what?
You got your cheeks taken by your celly when you was in the pen.
Suge was never in the pen with me.
Talking about you was fighting every day.
Suge was never in the penitentiary with me.
You was fighting the big hole.
Suge was never in the penitentiary with me. Stupid.
He don't have to be there to fight.
You know the problem, Phil. Back in the day, Chuck, you never heard of a dude, Phil.
With your teeth.
You know this. You was him today. It's never dirty.
Blew your ass one
I think he's older than you, what?
Hold on.
I think he older than you.
So man, cheeks, bro. That guy, the man, I guess it's Sally.
He was, hey, bro, his name was never part of the equation. We don't get 600. He said 600 said I want to squash the beat. On Fruit Town Pro, he said that, right?
Come on in here real quick.
Watch this. Nigga, nigga, fuck your mama. Fuck your mama. Fuck what you stand for. We ain't never squashing shit. Bring your bitch ass back to cap. Nigga, don't never utter them words to me.
How long you practiced that trying to sound tough?
Weird ass
nigga.
buster,
nigga.
Nigga, don't go to the dick.
Putting their hands all
Go
over.
to the dick.
You ain't got no get back.
Go to the dick.
Nigga, your brother got murked. Nigga, you ain't get no get back, bust ass nigga.
Hey, you can't say that no more.
Nigga, PD slap your bitch ass. You ain't get no get back, bust ass nigga.
Somebody mute this.
J-Rock,
Hey, dude. You did tell me, bro. You was coming back to the West Coast, bro. You was coming back to the West Coast to get those teeth fixed, but you didn't.
But like, I mean, they picking at the man teeth, but he got the dude like, it's like they trying to go low, you know what I'm saying? As far as how they trying to diss him and all this other stuff like that. But you know, I just feel like, hey, the man might still have a valid point. I mean, even if he messed up, he still got a valid point. He telling the truth.
You didn't do.
Man, we ain't for talk about that, man. Hey, look. Hey, CS2 back. I'll holler at you. I'll be out here in 2 weeks, blood. Make sure you answer your phone, nigga. Unblock me now, you mark ass, rat ass.
Why would he need to unblock you? That's like a man.
He unblocked the nigga, blocked my phone when he said.
Unblock you when he blocked you.
Because when I get to the city in 2 weeks, I'ma knock his bitch ass out.
Nigga, you ain't gonna do shit. You been saying that shit before.
You just hear me take the nigga dick out your mouth, burger chuck.
Put this shit back in his price, nigga. His dick wasn't in his price.
The Crip Cop don't want to come in now. Hold on. Hey, y'all niggas, hey man, I gave you kind of that should help your little weapon cost, cause you bitch ass niggas scared to hold that account.
Blood nigga, fuck your mother, fuck everything you stand for. Your snitch ass brother is on a PC yard right now. Put the rim on a PC yard. PC ass nigga, you scared to come to county. You scared to come to county. Your homeboy Nate got still found. He's a motherfucking rat. Straight up. Your bitch ass beat female, threw in the trunk. That ain't gangster doing time for that, nigga. You don't get points for that, nigga. At all. You probably get fucked up. You ain't been to years. In 2-3 years. You was free your ass to Cali. Come down to that guy. You suck it. You damn it. Hey, you suck it, son of my dick.
Unblock your phone.
You suck it, son of my dick. First of all, I want to be your friend. Bring your ass back to Cali. Hey, look, he won't come back to Cali.
Mrs. Buick. Now. Buick.
Because he checks my phone every day like a little bitch. He a fake. Yeah, he's a bitch. He's a bitch. Come back to Cali. When you coming back? 2 weeks, I'm blocking you. Bring your bitch ass back. When you coming back? Please let me know. But please let me know. And please let me know when you back. We don't believe you. Okay, we'll come bring your ass back. 2 weeks. Come your ass back. Testifying your brother Kate. Testifying who Kate? And the murder of your brother against Leroy Smith. You stupid as fuck. This nigga be making up shit. Did you testify in that case? I ain't never jumped a courtroom in Oklahoma, bitch. Oh, so you just remained at 137 and 4. I ain't never jumped a courtroom in Oklahoma in my life, bitch. You keep making shit up. You fake ass nigga, you make shit up. Bitch, I ain't never made a statement. So why did you tell the Texas? I'm not there, stupid. Hey, Chuck, did you forget that I went to jail in Texas? Stupid ass nigga. He's stupid. The Texas Ranger that your brother got killed in Oklahoma. Shut your bitch ass up. Shut your bitch ass up. Booger Brand sleep on a PC yard right now. Booger Brand sleep on a PC yard right now. He sleep on a PC yard right now. Your brother on a PC. He PC'd up. Lil Fresh gave me all the info. Your brother PC. PC Grill. PC Grill.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man. Damn, son.
Now the nigga talking about I took a stand in Oklahoma.
Put that on Paru. I told you that, didn't I?
Put what on Paru?
Put that on Paru. You didn't tell the court that you feared for your life, nigga, because of me, nigga.
On Paru, I ain't never told the court that.
I, Cash M. Jones, declare as follows. I am the plaintiff in this action. Unless otherwise stated, I have personal knowledge of the following fact set, and if called as a witness, I could and would testify competently thereto under oath. Specifically, the author of the video is Lamonte Sims, aka Deuce M. Sims, a convicted felon who serves as the self-proclaimed CEO of Active Chucks Entertainment. Sims has a well-documented pattern of engaging in vexatious litigation and long ago initiated a public campaign of defamation and harassment directed at me. On or around June 6, 2022, Sims released an entire podcast episode focused solely on me, one of several such episodes, explicitly stating that the purpose of the podcast was to antagonize WAC 100. Then, on or around May 25th, 2023, Sims escalated his public antagonistic behavior towards me by participating in a multi-part series aired on the YouTube channel Street TV, during which he publicly discussed his personal animosity and alleged beef with me, further perpetuating false and defamatory narratives, reputational harm and damage. And as a result of defendant's publication and dissemination of the video and the defamatory statements, I have suffered significant harm to my property, business, trade, and profession. The false and defamatory statements have caused me severe emotional, reputational, and financial harm, and have even jeopardized my personal safety by placing my life in danger. by placing my life in danger. These defamatory statements have directly impacted my livelihood as the owner of multiple urban entertainment businesses, tarnishing my professional reputation within the industry. I have lost numerous potential business opportunities and relationships due to the accusations made in the video. Members of the hip-hop community are unwilling to associate with someone falsely labeled as a federal informant or snitch, a stigma that is particularly damaging in this cultural and professional context. Members of the hip-hop community are unwilling to associate with someone falsely labeled as a federal informant or snitch, a stigma that is particularly damaging in this cultural and professional context.
And that right there shows that Porky knows exactly what he's doing when he runs around falsely putting snitch jackets on people. He goes to court claiming that those in the hip-hop industry won't work with someone they believe is a snitch. Yet he's the one constantly labeling others as snitches without ever producing any paperwork to back it up. He does that, then turns around and complains to the court when the same thing is done to him. What's worse is that when he makes those kinds of accusations, he doesn't get the...
One second. I gotta let this call go through. Okay.
Same backlash. No angry texts from his handlers. No money taken away. No one telling him he's crossed the line. Instead, he's incentivized for it.
On the dead homies, I got to work right now. I'll never told the court that. I'm finna say you ain't even mentioning none of my shit. You ain't even mentioning none of my shit. You ain't even mentioning none of my shit.
Specifically, the author of the video is Lamonte Sims, aka Deuce M. Sims, a convicted felon who serves as the self-proclaimed CEO of Active Chucks Entertainment.
My law do this LA Media and World Star. Stupid. Yeah, nigga, that's still a declaration. Stupid. LA Media and World Star. Stupid. Hey, yo, Chuck. If you think of it, you're not named in the civil suit. You're not named. You're not named. Stupid.
Again, Chuck has been on Clubhouse for I don't know how long. When is he going to start using the same mic that Porky is using, so he can't be spoken over like this? And if you listen closely, you can hear Chuck repeatedly saying, "Deuce, your name wasn't mentioned in it." Honestly, I think it makes Chuck feel good inside when he echoes the lies Porky feeds him.
Bro, I'm gonna send you the thing right now. Hold up, Chuck. You are not named in the civil suit. Cause I'm gonna get you to work. I got to work, nigga. Yeah, nigga. My legal filed it. But did you file something on me? Put that on Fruittown Brim. You didn't directly file something on my name. Nigga, I didn't say I feared for my life for that. My life was at
filed
something straight on my name. I ain't never filed shit on Nam Street, nigga, in my life. It's a declaration of state. You filed something on me. You snitch, bitch ass nigga. Or you represent. Hey, yo, Chuck, the nigga filed some shit straight on my name at me, on my mom. Hold up, I'm finna send you to work. This nigga filed some shit straight on my name. You ain't gonna find shit come from me. You put that on your name, nigga. Wait, you put that on Paru that you did? I ain't never filed shit on you, nigga. Ever. Motherfucking lie. Ever. I'm finna send you ever.
Hey, y'all can get me on Karma Cafe. I want y'all to like, subscribe, share, hit the notification.